Determination is that singular word that spurs people on when they are tired, weak, and feel like giving up. It is that urge to take the extra mile when everybody else is giving up. With determination, the extra comes in to make ordinary turns extraordinary. Hello and welcome to another episode of Words and Marble. This is the Reader's Advantage. My name is Akin Odidi. Today's episode is all about how a person's determination can help to make a success of their life. This episode is therefore titled, With Determination, You Are on Your Way Up. In talking about determination, I am reminded of the story of the Wright brothers and their determination to make a flying machine. I'll therefore be devoting this talk to their discovery and achievements as a result of their determination and zeal to succeed. Wilbur and Orville were the sons of a father who was an ordained minister of God and a mother who supported her husband in his ministry work. They were reported from an early age to be independent thinkers with deep confidence in their talents and unshakable faith in the soundness of their judgments and a determination to persevere in the face of disappointments and adversity. History books tell us that there had been experimenters who attempted to do something or come up with their findings on flying before the Wright brothers. There were people like Dicalus and Icarus, Leonardo da Vinci, Sir George Cayley, William Henson, John Stringfellow, Alphonse Pénaud, Francis Wenham, Horatio Phillips, Otto Lilienthal, and Octave Chanute, who tried but could not break through. But the Wright brothers replaced the trial and error approach of their predecessors with their own scientific imaginations and invented the means to fly. They, in doing so, invented the profession of modern-day aeronautical engineering. Both brothers faced adversity, but were determined to succeed. They, in their early life, worked as sprinters, bicycle salesmen, and later delving into bicycles repairs and manufacturing, making a success of both businesses. Profit from their businesses were to fund their aeronautical research and experiment between 1899 and 1905. Before their discovery, the assumptions in all the experimentations about flying was that no one can solve the problems relating to lifting, weight, and control. Octave Chanute was one of the earlier pioneers of attempts to produce a machine that can fly and carry human beings by conducting flight with multi-wing gliders on the shores of Lake Michigan in 1896. He was searching for a design that would provide automatic stability for his wing gliders. This experiment convinced him that it was possible to develop an inherent stable airplane. Chanute was regarded as an expert on the history of aviation. By 1894, he published his book titled Progress in Flying Machines. This book was then considered the reference book for anyone that was interested in flight. The Wright brothers became aware of this book in May 1899 when Wilbur made an inquiry to the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum to find out about any latest published book on flight and aviation. This is an excerpt from Wilbur's letter to the Smithsonian. I have been interested in the problem of mechanical and human flight ever since as a boy. I constructed a number of bats of various sizes after the style of Cayley's and Pénaud's machines. I'm an enthusiast, but not a crank in the sense that I have some pet theories as to the proper construction of a flying machine. I wish to avail myself of all that is already known and then, if possible, add my might to help on the future worker who will attain final success. Wilbur personally wrote Chanute on May 13, 1900 to introduce himself after reading Chanute's literature of flight. This is part of Wilbur's letter to Chanute. For some years, I've been infected with the belief that flight is possible to man. Having read Chanute's book, the brothers were struck by the realization that there was really little known about the subject of flying. Orville commented as follows: "So many attempts to solve the flying problem started with the same idea and stopped at the same point. Most of them resulted in little or no advance over what had been done before. To my mind, Sir George Cayley was first of all the important pioneers. Leonardo da Vinci was a wonderful genius, but I cannot think of anything he contributed to the art of flying." The Wright brothers shared determination to break new grounds by solving the unresolved issues of flying. By devoting their time, effort, and money, led to their 1903 breakthrough. This was how the National Park Service, in its memorial to the brothers, reported the unusual event. In 1903, Wilbur and Orville Wright, two brothers from Dayton, Ohio, became the first people to fly a heavier-than-air power control machine known as the Wright Flyer. This did not simply happen overnight. The brothers had been tinkering with the idea of flight off and on since childhood. They were mechanically inclined young men who were inspired by the effort of others. The brothers were dressed in coats and ties on that December morning, a touch of private ceremony for an event that would alter the world. The pools around their camp were icing up, and the break in the weather might be their last chance of the season. Words were impossible over the engine's roar, so they shook hands and Orville positioned himself in the flyer. Then, on a remote sandy beach in the year 1903, he broke our bond to the earth. He flew. It lasted only 12 seconds, and the distance of the flyer was less than the length of an airliner. But for the first time, a manned, heavier-than-air machine left the ground by its own power, moved forward under control without losing speed, and landed on a point as high as that from which it started. The two brothers did what no one has ever done. They broke the ceiling by their sheer resilience and determination to succeed. They gave humanity the opportunity to know that flying is possible. They were trailblazers, and their discovery has led to humanity taking to the air for routine travel using an aircraft. This discovery would never have been possible, but for the Wright brothers believe that their determination can take them through where others have failed. What is it that you are working on but seems impossible to achieve? Remember that the Wright brothers and others before them had met obstacles, but they never gave up. There will surely be obstacles and dark days, but when you are determined, just like the Wright brothers, you can break through and be remembered for life. Thank you for watching. Please like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Continue to stay safe and bye for now.